Hello, my name is Charles Critchley, founder of Acuity Group. Please allow me to show you our ERM and how we harmonise risk management across all aspects of international compliance demands. We sign on using 2 levels of authentication, and then you're immediately presented with your dashboard. Your dashboard allows you to see all the modules that you have access to. We're going to go into the ERM. Now the ERM immediately gives you the ability to look at reports, both at the ERM level and also the key risk indicators. Let's look at the key risk indicators. Here you can select by country, location and period to see very quickly the risks that are in that particular filtered environment. Here we're showing 6 pillars of risk, and under each of those pillars we're looking at the threats and therefore the risks that are being carried as a result of the risk appetites that have been set for each environment. In terms of the reports, you have a number of reports. Here we're looking at a regional report, and again these reports by region are set by the back end of the system in how you wish to configure the organizational structure. Here we're looking at practice groups and administration functions across locations in the UK and Canada. Now with trended information you can have a selection of views. Here you're looking at a typical 5-pillar trend. You're also looking at a red, amber, green up and down movement across those 6 risk pillars, or you could have a view that has a bar chart with a moving indicator across the appetite as to what the level of risk you're carrying at the time. Let's have a look at the ERM reports. Now the ERM report is a Word document that gets automatically compiled and the information pulled from the system in the predefined environments. This is a templated structure that you can design. Once you've designed and set the parameters for where the information is extracted, it then presents you with a report that can go to the board. So let's go back to the home page. Now we can have a look at the user interface for where the site management can look at their weighted risks and certain KRI cards. So on the right hand side we go into key indicators. Key indicators presents you with scorecards first of all, and in the scorecards you can look at the cards that you are being asked to complete. So we're looking at a function here of the senior management team, and a person who is responsible for that happens to be me, Charles Critchley. So let's have a look at the update. So if I go in there, I can see for that quarter of 2019 as our base data, we're carrying 37.9% risk in our operations. And under there you can see the threats, and within those threats you can look at the criteria and the ratings that has been scored by the KRI. On the front pages you can go in and you can view those front pages and look at specific details relating to those risk environments. And again here we're looking at the from a senior management perspective, my contribution to the 6 pillars. In this case actually there's 5 being presented, and the threats below them. Now we can look at the threat trackers. The threat trackers allows the risk appetite to filter out all of the risks that are not meeting that requirement, and sets the order of priority so that you can now start to manage and track the remediation through the continuous improvement program. Criteria tracking, this takes it to another level. We use weaknesses, so they're not necessarily where direct appetites are set against the pillars of the risk that are breached, but actually you can set a secondary, a second layer of risk appetite where you believe weaknesses are starting to appear at the criteria level. Now if we look at the SIP will collate and start to present to you a defined prioritized list where the risks, the profile and the statement and the plan is summarized in text format that is being pulled from our continuous improvement module. So that's a quick overview of the ERM and the KRIs. Thank you very much.